Episode 2. River of Memories. Gentle waves lapped at the banks of the great river that ran through the village like a silver ribbon. Lush vegetation swayed gently in the morning breeze. The sounds of birds chirping and distant boatmen singing low melodies filled the air. Canoes and fishing boats floated lazily across the water, some still moored, others gliding silently toward the open lake. And there, at the edge of the riverbank, stood a girl. She was 18, radiant, laughing, the very picture of youth and possibility. Her name was Davina Morales back then, before she became Davina Fernandez. She had her sandals off, standing barefoot on the damp soil, her sundress swaying just above her knees. Her laughter echoed through the still air, as she turned back toward the boy behind the camera. Leandro. He was barely older, but there was something about his eyes, intelligent, restless, passionate. He held an old film camera in his hand, its strap wrapped around his wrist like a talisman. His curly hair bounced as he moved, his feet kicking up sand as he playfully stepped toward her. "Pose para mí, Davina," he said with a smirk. "Let me capture your beauty forever." Davina rolled her eyes and struck a pose, one hand on her hip, the other in her curls, pouting in mock glamour. Leandro laughed and snapped the picture, then quickly took another as she burst into giggles. "You're ridiculous," she said, running at him. He dodged and scooped up a handful of water from the river, flinging it at her. She squealed as it splashed across her shoulder. Soon, they were both wading ankle-deep in the water, splashing and spinning like children. For a moment, it felt as if time stopped. The sunlight danced on the rippling water. Her hair, wet and sticking to her cheeks, framed her face as she looked up at him, completely in love. He lowered the camera. "This, right here, Davina. This is my forever." She smiled. "Then hold on to it. Because one day, you'll forget." He leaned forward and kissed her gently, a promise made without words. But promises are fragile things. And forever doesn't always mean what we think it does.